baggage get here? I'm expecting the bulk of it in the morning. We could leave the trunks here and sleep in the hall. There's no use crowding the trunks.
She's awful funny underneath, and I've thought it all out. It'll be better to just let her come for the visit like...
Welcome to Hollywood Secrets. Today, we're diving into the forgotten stories of old Hollywood legends whose lives ended in tragedy. These stars once shined bright but have since faded from the public's memory. Their untimely deaths remind us of the darker side of fame and the personal struggles that often come with it. Let's rediscover these names and the sad stories behind their final days. Peg Antwhistle. Peg Antwhistle's name is often forgotten, but her tragic story is forever linked to the Hollywood sign. A talented stage actress, Peg moved to Los Angeles in hopes of becoming a film star. However, after struggling to find success, she climbed to the top of the Hollywood land sign in 1932 and leapt to her death. Peg's suicide became a symbol of broken dreams, and though her life was short, her story has been immortalized as one of Hollywood's most heartbreaking. Frances Farmer. Frances Farmer was a rising star in the 1930s and 1940s, known for her striking beauty and rebellious spirit. However, her battle with mental illness and clashes with Hollywood's rigid studio system derailed her promising career. After being committed to a psychiatric institution and undergoing brutal treatments, including lobotomy rumors, Farmer's life spiraled into tragedy. She eventually made a small comeback but died at just 56, her legacy tarnished by years of institutional abuse and personal struggle. Lila Lee. Lila Lee was a major star of the silent film era, often dubbed Cuddles for her sweet, innocent roles. But as Hollywood transitioned to talkies, Lila struggled with alcoholism and fading popularity. By the time she passed away in 1973, she had long been forgotten by the industry that once adored her. Lee's life serves as a cautionary tale of the fleeting nature of fame and how quickly the spotlight can dim. Wallace Reed. Wallace Reed was one of the most beloved matinee idols of the silent film era, known as the screen's most perfect lover. Behind his handsome image, however, Reed struggled with a severe addiction to morphine, prescribed to him after a debilitating accident. His addiction consumed his life, and he died at the age of 31 in a sanitarium. Reed's tragic fall from grace shocked Hollywood and led to increased scrutiny of the industry's treatment of its stars. Barbara Lamar. Barbara Lamar was one of the first vamps of the silent era, known for her beauty and seductive screen presence. Dubbed the girl who is too beautiful, she lived a wild and scandalous life, indulging in Hollywood's excesses. Tragically, her lifestyle caught up with her, and she died at just 29 from tuberculosis and drug complications. Despite her brief career, Lamar's death cast a shadow over Hollywood's glamorous image. Tom Mix. Tom Mix was one of the original cowboy stars, paving the way for the Western genre in Hollywood. Known for performing his own stunts, Mix was adored by millions. But after the silent era ended, his fame began to fade. In 1940, Mix died in a car accident, leaving behind a legacy of adventure and heroism, yet few remember his once dominant presence in early westerns. Ramon Novaro. A major star of the 1920s and 1930s, Ramon Novaro was seen as a rival to Rudolph Valentino. However, his career declined with the advent of talkies, and his personal life was marred by struggles with his sexuality. Novaro's tragic end came in 1968 when he was brutally murdered in his home by two brothers who believed he had large sums of money hidden. His death shocked Hollywood, but his legacy has largely been forgotten. Lupe Vélez. Lupe Vélez, the Mexican Spitfire, was a fiery actress known for her passionate performances and tumultuous personal life. After a string of high-profile romances and a dwindling career, Vélez took her own life at the age of 36. Her suicide, reportedly due to an unwanted pregnancy, has been the subject of much speculation, overshadowing her contributions to Hollywood's early sound era. Ross Alexander. A promising star in the 1930s, Ross Alexander seemed poised for great success after appearing in films like Captain Blood and A Midsummer Night's Dream. However, personal and professional struggles, including the suicide of his first wife and a series of failed marriages, led him to take his own life at just 29. His tragic story is one of unfulfilled potential, and his name is rarely mentioned among Hollywood's greats. Alma Rubins. Alma Rubins was a silent film star known for her beauty and dramatic roles, but her career was cut short by drug addiction. Struggling with a heroin dependency at a time when Hollywood had little understanding or sympathy for such issues, Rubin's once promising career collapsed. She died at 33, a tragic casualty of Hollywood's lack of support for its struggling stars. Her name has since been lost to history, but her story remains a grim reminder of the pressures of fame. These forgotten stars remind us that fame in Hollywood can be fleeting, and the tragic ends many of them met show the darker side of the entertainment industry. Despite their stardom, their lives were often filled with struggle and heartache.